I'm going to show you a side hustle that's perfect for beginners, uses simple AI tools, and solves a problem millions of people deal with every single day. And if you stick with me to the end, I'll show you the trick that turns one checklist into monthly income instead of a one-time job. That part right there is where all the consistent money is, and most people never figure it out. Let's get moving on to what you're all here for. So here's the whole idea. Every business owner, every creator, every Etsy seller, every freelancer, they all repeat the same tasks every single day. Packaging orders, answering messages, writing descriptions, posting content, and every one of those things takes time they do not have. They're always behind, always rushing, always doing things the hard way. Your job? Build an AI-powered checklist that does the thinking for them. They follow the steps, fill in a couple details, and the AI handles the boring part. That's it. No coding, no fancy automation. Just a smart checklist that makes their day easier. Let me show you how simple this can be. Example 1. A candle shop owner has to write a new product description every time they add a candle. Scent, burn time, vibe, all of it. And they hate writing. You make a checklist that asks 5 questions, then turns the answers into a finished Etsy listing. Suddenly, a 20-minute job takes 2 minutes. That's real value. Example 2. A photographer booking clients on Instagram sends the same messages over and over. You make a checklist that takes the client's name, the shoot type, the date, and the AI turns it into a polished reply they can copy and paste. Professional, fast, zero stress. See how this works? You're not selling AI. You're selling clarity and speed, the two things business owners always need more of. And here's the part beginners love. These checklists are ridiculously easy to build. You can make them in ChatGPT's Workflow Builder, Notion AI, Google Sheets with prompts, or even Canva Docs. If you can fill out a form, you can build a checklist. AI does the heavy lifting. You just set the steps. Now let me make this even simpler. You only need to learn 3 types of checklists to help almost any business: content checklists, product descriptions, captions, emails, bios, admin checklists, onboarding, order prep, follow-up messages, creative checklists, brainstorming ideas, outlines, post-planning. That's the whole system. 3 categories that solve thousands of everyday problems. Now let's talk money. A basic checklist goes for $25 to $50. A multi-step checklist, $50 to $100. A full workflow that connects 3 checklists together? You can charge $150 or more. And this is why beginners love this side hustle. Once you build one checklist, you can reuse the structure again and again. Your second checklist takes half the time of the first one. That's where the fast money part comes in. So how do you find your first customer? Go straight to people who repeat tasks every day. Etsy sellers, realtors, hairstylists, photographers, trainers, cleaners, restaurant owners, tattoo artists, anyone with a routine. Ask them one simple question. What's something you repeat every day that annoys you? They'll tell you immediately. Whatever they say, that's your checklist. All right, this is the part I told you not to miss. This is the trick that turns one checklist into steady, predictable monthly income. When you deliver the checklist, say, "If you want, I can update this every month with your new tasks for $50. Half the people will say yes. Why? Because once they use the checklist for a month, they no longer want to think through the steps themselves. And updating it only takes you a minute, sometimes seconds. You're just adjusting wording or adding one new bullet point. That's the hidden money right there. This is the part beginners never see. But this is the part that builds momentum every single month. So here's your move today. Pick one niche you understand, even slightly. Build one simple AI checklist in ChatGPT or Notion. Offer it to one business owner. Watch their reaction. Once they see how much time it saves, they'll want more. And that's your opening. If you want me to make a full step-by-step tutorial showing exactly how to build your first checklist, what tool to use, what prompts to write, and how to package it, tell me and I'll make that the next video.